Welcome everyone. Welcome to Sikasem. Sending every Monday be no third week of the month. Ne Mr. Obenda Kon Asia. Na usually in case 7 p.m. for every year, but when it comes to the third week now, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. GMT. And TNSO same thing and welcome again. Sikasem, Patrick Befi, High Life Radio and AUTA. And me offer Sikusikan Camp and Mr. Obenda Kon and Michiamuina. So being Kwasi Michiamu.
Yes, boss.
Of Befi, Ejoso.
Yo, Kwasi.
Of Befi.
We try and sana. Let's start the program. Say we father of you can say the history man himself. Anyway,
yeah.
The almost says enough and change and see they took him.
Sanity.
All right, so my
yeah, me that's legend which ya chetie phone ya hwefo nyina. And then so abakosem and as a bibi memu abakosem no very short but powerful. Na nkrofo tumfutro gu ye ni say Africa for no about technology, about mathematics, about medicine yenim hwe na yedi ka the Edwin Smith papyrus no ho asempe make say so connected dots na Hotep time in a document is document now it talks about it's the oldest medical journal now when in the year 1879 there was a British medical doctor Biane Freno no nya doctor Mpunwe no a medical student so any missionaries about Uganda Moko kingdom be a friend in the Bonyuro kingdom maybe I might not be pronouncing it well but Oko Google be who said in spelling here Bunyor the Bonyuro kingdom and they were Uganda and into Okoye no he witnessed a cesarean section C-section maybe me naturally now doctors in Ben surgery no may yabofrano in the year 1879 this medical student who said the local people are no more the Bonyuro kingdom no they were able to perform cesarean section now African first people cesarean section there na ebia koso European but ohuyen one said the recovery rate and then the survival rate was something unheard of. Also usually at that time na you need painkillers any anesthesia the best suppressive pain but at that time within few days the mother will be up very active and then will be breastfeeding the baby. This was in the year 1879. No mutimi cesarean section complete enye se ma mini bewu anase akra ni bewu so sadie we ni broni no na wanwa so he documented everything the overbevi so betimi dia to so he made a sketch because he just witnessed everything from the beginning of the process till say ye akra no and then he even followed up to say ma mini akra no na omo ye no documented his information way in the year 1884 and then he presented it to Edinburgh because he was Scottish. Yeah, so they are part of the United Kingdom. And to get picture now, this was a sketch of what he witnessed. I'll say the local medical doctors now the time or more pipe no me abofrano during the cesarean session. And this was a sketch that he made. I've talked about the survival rate. The mother will recover within few days, which means at that time, the people in the Bonyuro kingdom, they even had an idea about anesthesia. A bit in the mamino auntie yao kese na yetimi ya abofrana mamino so awafa no afaneba. And this was again in 1879. By Sanema way, there are some people who probably have gone to medical school, but they don't even know about this. But Obedia to say, Africa for no, ye nimshe. Minimum down for be the or say hypocrisy far better than Imhotep. Now I say you probably don't know about Imhotep because if hypocrisy rather even acknowledges Imhotep. You know say or no hypocrisy no edge to say Imhotep was more powerful. And the interesting thing is that if you go to Greek mythology, one of their gods, his name is Asclepius. And this Asclepius no Imhotep no a god. They say that he is the god of medicine. And this Asclepius na a Greek for gods na back Imhotep, which is a way of acknowledging him. And remember, before East Africa, West Africa, South, you migrated from that the northern parts, which is the Kemet days or the ancient Egypt days. So I'm tempted to believe that some of this knowledge they took it from that side and they were practicing it. Emobia and Kantro say, no munim sanyema we nana. Brunin Ebe introduces Anima we were performing cesarean section, and the survival rate and the recovery rate was far better. And then it was unheard of to the Europeans at that time.
Again, welcome again to Sikasem as a positive Africa. Send the BSC every Monday, and a topic near a topic strong concra. I know it. Mr. Bain, topic with I know it. I will say a topic they say why you I'm say my deviate you where is the topic? The topic is go for it. Why you young Africans omo anyway we dem fan chemi kakra ha I'm say me ko fa me ne safo topic na no edin. Why young Ghanaians are winning financially and their parents are confused. Why young Ghanaians are winning? Na me bisa obi say yemoni say young Ghanaians ni bebree winning because of information munya. Information different information bebree no free Mr. Obenda Akun the books ready the seminars the teachings bebree. Ama young Ghanaians ni bebree winning. Because you already no start here beside questions.
Sure. Thank you for Bev. Another topic in India very powerful. Why young Ghanaians are winning financially and their parents are confused. Now, legend, my first question is winning, you did kind of winning our dream and son a peer and so what do you think becomes that paradigm shift in the mind as you see Emrantia and Maba Bebre Wagana, our Moabrochi, baby, Mubiano. To see Sikasemunu Nema Ekoyi, Panya Sebi Akoya Wakadriana Bibi, but what really happens to the mind? To see in Amasani Mawino, ye mudu dona ye young, no, Nema Ekoyi, Sikasema from Ewa Bravo.
Okay, me that's me chow. Now, you don't want to say.
Pacho,
Mr. Kankam.
That's right. And the truth of the matter is, I would say before about no confusion. We can't keep on saying that, and it is our fault. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Obi in school bar no the next one bar. Now or in movie chiraw. Now or chiraw in geography, in physics, in mathematics, even the standard of worth, in history. Na sa nipa no mpe wuye da. Ntem bia oni tim so so di so na we na ko a. Na sa no ma na akoso a. Me dwen say yes statistic yeah sorry every sa how num abraya nya nimde foforo a etimi ma ye challenge na ye question de o mo ka kire ya first part na adwen say eno na ye no kore and me dwen say emrante de bebre no wo no mo kasa sesi a o mo nya akukuduro so mbetima question sa no man.
Yeah.
And I think the moment you're able to question the deception, then you're on your way to finding the truth. And the moment you find the truth, I think you'll be free. And that's it. That's it. And until I know Mranche bebre who said do entesa. Me kai se ne se me call Mass TV. Mami baako or say I'm so a new person, sir. What's it called market baako ahia man nankofo kan maya mami fo no mo adwam ho no mo kan program no ho asem den until I'm there shocking kakra. So omode etoto omusika asem no madwen sisa. And so me say it's no magic. I mean, you can't free people without giving them knowledge, without giving them the truth of who they are and what they have. And me say no, and I can want say my ma nipa ne bebre a omo hwehwe bibi dada no. So omo de akoma pa som na on say wo de ade ne bom wie na say bibia bia ono a som na so okope no kore na. Ohun ne kore na otimi wo say o say ade ne kore nyi hu sa. And me say no ntia. And nipa bia no so we start say wo toto no normal ye wona adwen mu particularly abrabo no be hu so yi. And me say no and I see.
Fantastic. And legend, Maminfa we FM. I know Ibia by now, Papa Neshame. Saturday, no, me go room. Say African restaurant be recommended. I'm saying me ko try my beer and be enche. Intimate no, we be dimachi, but I had a feeling that this person is a Ghanaian. Intimate kwasi, but me dey man because say enye me ngwana me di kwasi Ibia na or ye ko. I feel me kwasa na mate or say can come. Let me say, what can come there? Then it means it's probably me. Timmy Chairman, you know, say, oh, your friend on Papamo, and he has been watching us. Or me who of a he mostly watched your program now, and on one and then he was so happy, he was so enthused. He talked about knowledge, I share, and just in any job was so I'm or the make wow. And then one thing what Kanya managing where I said, even though he has been here for long or no, Sibia ne ba ibi I know how our channel or say auto books ni be edemano or read the book no. The daughter started saying, say, as this is say dear, me Timmy started say be ye baby. It is our message, yeah, pass it out one say whether through the book and I say YouTube channel or no. A year juma, sana mekano, a year juma, and most people need patience, and most people need that time. So obey encouraging it, say continue seeking the knowledge, continue putting it into practice. Now a bad day, near my best is Mijidi Paza is more about the knowledge which liberates the people. Yeah, me Mijidi Sapa.
Wow.
Yeah, knowledge. Okay. The knowledge in India is the key. Knowledge in India, you try and track it. Intro India. Just say the first say na the na hame pie. The first say the baby school. Na yen try be a cry dream answer will see free crew. And a day hard dream pa because yen try be ya dream nan say as a we school no free ho. And pass we are it no so shweni pa bebria e bi o ma nya kwan entimi entu kwan a sankrofo na se we nya different knowledge hu say oh e bi ade wo ye nya as we school no be a 19 say bi a okọ university we be 22 23 up to be all the way be 50 or chance of the quadruple e hard dream papa sad no because ya try ya dream set me the be am ka bibia me say me am the ho example my dream nan say me we school me frikru no which was nipa bebria na me nimo me nan fofo from school from finia ya dream nan say I said there who akwantu bi da wani ma ya ase wo say wo wie no akọ enti there's no wie kra na wo ye bibi kra na de ne koso no still kra no wa dream ni ho no ene di nya pa na dream ni ho wa dream nan sister dey wo say otu kwan because nipa bebri komu wie na komu ye bibi na kanema start say ekoso kra na komu ba ha no komu say no mo atenka no obu a kai bi we bedro se masa mi timi ye go back that kra na esiro mo ekua di no tinka say we guy wa ko dey so abodam kra abodam yes e ka chen so abodam kwame yes kwame Then what just say yenti be da on head of na adwen ye onu nya same mu ntem to no ogbae no se ne oka no ne na fofo kra so aboda office e din ne fiefo beka to oni okoya no kwakras no okọ start farming okoya no kwakras which is baby 90 be friends 2006 or be no okoya so masa mintimi me ko say no information awanya no na de bia no read ni esre no try all churches okwa no after that no so okoya say afidi akwa na boda because we try bibia wie itiro wie ne say de atiafa so that papa so nim na si anwa to ankasa okoye na when you say okono no nkuta menyesho so no nkuta be $3,000 kra yeah yo eti said the kind information na amanfo nya more confident and then max TV so we say guy back no oka o say now because of the information our they manage no most people in so befia omo bibi tipa bibri omo nsuro biem omo nim say as omo ye ready aba because omo so omo bibi because you say ye di na ne say ya adwen say to say bibi na wose ye to say Walmart wose ye Amazon enye ye die no ye die ne say we starting kakra ne di amanfo ahyehye no eti ne de bia ye kopiska aba ko no edit 30 years na oko na 2050 omo ntimi amakora bi omo amabi kura na still all train still no beba up to now 50 years or train so beba britiro or train 50 years there are so many people who train 50 years on person about eti message ni de say what now so me a change nyama bebree at least I'm say da ben Saturday so me say na guy wa akoka say o say wo say ne software say wo say nyame adwuma say na emphasis bi a buy was so he say nipa no also enim say ne class say PO Mass TV o say nipa no na first no ntie o say devotion say onye devotion bi mo tie your friend is saying o tie o message in the morning no say na guy na try say o say wo hia nyame de o say nipa no tie devotion wi a okwa adwuma no akọ wi ade na o tie this message no o wi ade it one na nyame adwuma. See, ade ba kwa be the difference I mean kakra so no say especially talking to and as knowing people are ewo omo de som na akra bre no ade ba kwa me hu omo say when obi o sika bi eye bibia o fan say mission so it is the meche no e adwuma o ye o seven nyankopon ma na o seven nyankopon ma so a unya reward that is the money that comes no and found na de but o say ye will know she be say just ade no wa sorry dem kwa na ye nyame adwuma ba hwe omo ton ade wo ha your friends say omo yi o ton niama and so office say yes o feeding crofo nyame adwuma na o ye no o si da man crofo dem o man crofo ba bi da e nyame adwuma na o ye no ba o say de bi adwen nya ne say enya sorry dem and I may help her and one no I'm off of you say just say they be a heaven but more if say see etena wiase ansa na ebekọ heaven na yakọ it ya dream now heaven on kwa dan see ebekọ see etena wiase no it is say help her we don't even think about that
okay, it's so amazing and there's a brand about Kwaku Junior or Bibi. We shouldn't forget about God and his power and I'm saying namokra se be kra oh to e dia da chese o di God no kra adwuma kra wo kwa da wo bolase go for this kama o se fa ya adwuma na wo twa ho wo bi kuta bible anaso wa nwura sorry dem managers wo sum nyame even our understanding no how am rant any be me send me messages out and so do you believe spirituality and business na say o can be business here if you say mission as a matter of fact and understanding of spirituality is purpose, is mission. When they say spirituality, that's what they mean. Sense of purpose, sense of mission, serving humanity. To a case or spiritual meaning of anything, and that is what they are looking for. it goes beyond material realm that is able to change lives. Yeah, you can spirituality. Yeah, can prophet or who soon mwadi. Yeah, who kaka to be mina nabi and oyemi. May bomb pie dear kum and before any friend is spirituality. So we don't understand it. And sadly, it doesn't matter your caliber or your status or how many people follow you. If you don't have the truth, you don't have it. And you will produce a lot of people who are confused after you. And so this is a tug of war where those who don't have understanding think they have the truth. And it's a watch that be more. Anything I know Saturday, engineer Nyako say Nadam Fubako say they will be is against the church. I'm saying, oh, to our no didn't grow for here for Sika to talk and oh, they say you are for the church. Do you know the church? So it's because of his wrong understanding of what the church is and who Christ is. And for us, Bibia also be a religion. Yamfa religion ni suma memua enwi pay. Inti asema ye kakra na mfa ho no kra na wo se ye pepan bia so na ye de be hye me de ababom ne yese no. Oh say ye de no. Inti Eden pa say because between say e basa mancrofo ko amanehunum. If you don't have proper understanding of anything, you're likely to destroy it. And we don't have proper understanding of life. So that's why we are destroying lives. So, until was you're not voting baby or motisa. Our money a coon, a chiro, grow. A big trouble let tebe chiro, and I'm so much out on your corner. Would there was who him knows all you said the H&N in ya, was to do him no coach. It's a free world. Why are you frustrated? Are we the only people teaching?
Yeah, Obe from chances, yeah, not
Amani I don't know about your catcher almost a massa. Mamma Bako catch them was it? Mum, beside question be na answer no. Was it mum, dear Manti and Maba one of the essence of my brother just said the Okan. Oh, how can I do?
The truth will set you free.
Yeah, was it Michelle the Manti and a day? Yeah, not just a bibo ha, maybe me meaning. What you do? Plainly. And so it's not even about us. Forget about the acre, say no crazy, no crazy. Branti and ne also free to buy one fasika mass for the Bobra. After 2 years, one want me for Nipa doing. Apa Nipa doing? It is when you maybe I go with my
yeah.
No.
Yo, mama, men tonga de kakra. So ben, before say bekono, yanka bibi kakra mfa ye seminar na eba so 2070. Charlie February ya na ndi yo. February ai. E dia na expect.
Oh, you so hard you. No kwene say exact same way mu no. One who say abrofo particularly omosikafo no. Omo onsema omo kan public. And omo onsema omo kire omo ba. So Ghana, just like America, it was same baby for the people to feel good, but they don't practice it. A lot of abrofo, esikafoba, bejuna catches, by the grace of God, even their politicians, their musicians, their celebrities. But really, in their secret room, they say something different. Wealth is not lack. Wealth is not favor. Wealth is structure. System is based on knowledge, skill. We muromo mekantre. And into no more of amon almost one in a wound sustain Corano to us on us. Answer no more in school then. Almost selected people much almost are normal. Now, yeah, the Anuso and Cofone D. Anusua. Only soon summoning Yankoma de Cataso. Joba Bontia, one teaming constructively. Now, Branta Bacoca was obeying as okay. Over the last 15 years, Nami you. But now, meaning said, may and papa, nay, and one. Copem some started saying videos, no say, I said, may no one. Nanny papa on a casa same way. And then I'm name Marinam Ajimotamo. Mammy Balco, who share me no Jiname. What can deep things. And your religion has a maybe grow. Was it all along? Now, means and cophobity in some normal copy some videos. We stood there about 1 hour. Obi a mean share that. And normal American have one hamburger until they are hot yanka. But in normal mamene chre what England was what top level meetings. Now what the kana was wow. And so nipa so betima ko anima a normal would show mu. And I don't even think say nipa bebre yedi ene etiase now no papa ba ko amini no. O se kwab na wo se dan enye yedie. And so ultimate ton in sika. And I'm saying that we are about ton than obi anto over. We say
cheap price.
Yaya was the year down here 100,000. I would done was it over 12 years old. And the case of worth is machine a Jessica. So only home to fear now timidity. He bet my kayak home, but just what the year. More you know, a mechanism, it's a structure, it's a system. Yeah, Hano, Obedience is always celebrating to a year, even though he has no investment, no asset that is cash flowing, nothing, no system. And you know what one yesika, but the agent said that is worth. There's a big difference. We even think that fame is worth, which is different. Or even government position or political position is worth. And so if you don't understand what, then what are you building? And until I turn cocoa for the copevisa. Kuyenti yedi ase. And until papa na the 55 years, one investment be a nisika kakra kona odekwa ko PhD. And so onye ranyo so bechira de. And so yedi no any 2 million kasano. Yeah, you beto abrofo ntintan mu no. So ye nipa tuntuma enya hanko. Ba bi amowo nyina bibifo no yenti yedi ase. Ko yedi no metima kase omo mote ase ye. Ebi amena na ebi jamfi papa mo anase ebi jamfi na nkasa. Kokrafo na omo anko school anko asori na omo timi chichiri yedi no. Medwen se abibifo omo na nati yedi ase. Broni no ma wa hihya yedi akire yedi. Jebosia na fakoto we na ye we no no na control structure ni nyina ne de. School for the particularly until our heads crack in Baba Wabia, when you can crave your joys away, you copy see a lady of fragment. And so, ye per se, ye dear no, so what tea see, and I'll bet me who said, baby, a wordry, and as a choir on them to a choir, or the bedi, and I say a choir would the about you to about tie, a the perfume go so, a go home, a Venice, a Range Rover. Now, open so a chess over the so. You grow me out Coco Dubai and China and America by him so it's very far from it. And into China and in Asha Chalawati. And so the fact you offer the part of it. And I got an independent investor. Watch us you tabotai.
Oh, because I grow no crow, no cray, you know. See, you move a break crowd said you can almost yeah, they know. Your friend unconscious, incompetent consciousness is unconscious, incompetent. They don't really so why you cry now bisano, you know, or Becatcher say yes, it's true, but so why yes our process now. And came out for you confused said you can. You say no, Niamana frafra. The hadie kakra beka ho ye de hadie kakra beka ho nti una na edu dem fidie no o chiro na wo ko school na e no so ye de koka ho ama why you confused nti mu bebre are confused we don't even know what is going on it what the sia kakra na nya ya by confusion bebre ni na e say if fi se hwe kran san ni ha cause ana ya me ate ase nti no hwe ni ente wo si ni free ha no yo so mu mi nyina enko world process Baso 27th in nine register nine konkotie. Mame mau bibi obi si ada na de bia wosameba. De bia wosameba.
However, we say bosu maybe I want to 200,000. The best place is to invest in knowledge.
Whether it's CD,
yeah, whether it's CD or dollar or wherever you are. If you're not seeing 100,000 as income, I will not even put it as profit, as income. The only way you will get to that level is because you have higher knowledge. And anything that was always there. And then right there, baby, who says go so them ma team so be who says go that. Because some of them shame. Now they ba come who says uncle for now we show more cash who ska kese no. Omunyina catch us as no papa me tie kopem anwumre. The omuka no. Woman no me no me get in your woshi awa o misa question. One friend misa he no an say Mr. Oben me that's you. E just aden dey ma download do go me phone so. And no an boss and say sika me wono. No I don't know. Okay, sika ya omre obi mom, omre obi no I say Mr. Oben ma talk car so. One can say Mr. Oben 10,000 eje. And I say that's pa.
Who say oh one more.
Oh, what do we get there? Was it? Oh, Nancy, I know I cry my yes, come because I know my container. Edward, we had what I was saying. Interesting, I'm here, because yes, we ain't get the ball better so. In Kaupabra, 2,000 Opa member. And that's right.
Yeah, some day they be at my car, will say. Hey, what do you mean? When I just did it, with the other for free.
And once a while, yes, way so. Madam for Bakuda Kai was Miss Obey. We are my Jumana eating because doctor operation our Jiska. In India or the Jiska. Lawyer or cocoa to our Juska. Now then, I won't come up or for I was on years of a crowd friend. I was the board to hope our friend. One no friend of crying, I an interview of it go. What's what the time will be? And the radio station friend of you, hey, one was a power, you probably Memphis or on time of the energy because in a 1 hour, no one the produce on a juvenile, and this all catchers will make you 1 hour of Bejuska. And in the born in Yagro, minimum Bacosos are about Jumemua, 1 hour, $5,000. Gana here, opa, to your opa, tia on found on fell. You know, but yeah, a different vision. Mekai 2001, we school me were people be a train. And one of the things that they made them train one, I'm a boss umpire, almost a umpire. The boss umpire be 10 or 20 years. Say Africans will be enlightened. I can show you the papers they are here. This one is 2001 there. Any fasting. Me fasting 3 days, 4 days. You bumpire from an opportunity. Many years. Until obviously, mete and a karma coma. If you want to take it to the religion, these are highly spiritual statements. Until so and yet it was sense of mission. Now, once a while betray way more, it's just your way to say that okay, the way as a matter of fact, for any vision to continue, there must be value in return.
Yeah.
You can't keep taking, thinking that it will continue. It's a lie. Because you're their time. You're the name there. And militias is here, is their time because share Juma, baby, a Juma be Bruno, a Babruwe. But ye name say, you must be my Cassinas and co 40 sumua. Sa sumun or motim no yasu because I assume no swaba. We just strike the balance. They're just striking a balance. And the kind of things you cry, as I they are in millions. And this is a training deal we are, and go for better normal bibrasi. But people must also know that they know where to spend money. And one of the best places they spend money is on knowledge, is on themselves. The poor man has no value for knowledge, especially paying for it. That's why he's still struggling. That's why he will go and pray supernatural, and nothing will still happen. Because I know my way when you say in Crawford church. Omoko invest question MBA near the way. Hundreds and something thousands. We are still who but to beat me away, or them. Oh, you are teacher for Bibrea or more fraying. A candy message in your mom. Opposite for and now I'm chroma. I can tell you, say, young cook room in 5 minutes. I will be in United and I will be in chair, will take care of my war salute too. And I will dance here. But would not say, wouldn't number baby and baby sufra, which the Babos know, you know, watch out everywhere. And I think it's because we invested a lot of effort, a lot of time in this. And it is also so, but also no matter invest in that. And a lot of the things I invest in, they cost money. The kind of books that we have bought, data cry now, bro. And kakra and I yes, Even software using every month is paid.
Yeah.
You know, so all benefited. Then there was one for the per 100,000. If you pay 300 for this, you're doing nothing. As a matter of fact, I was developing a course with my friend. The price of the total was also better journey. So we had to strike balance.
Yeah.
So we're always thinking of our people. And as a matter of fact, we are half first for 1,000, and they would 10,000, 20,000. Every time even if you can't have time to come, pay for somebody to come. That's why we are going to spread the message.
Mm-hmm.
Because already, 5,000 who be that. What the bet 40 years now, to me 5,000. And there, to me, don't 50,000. And every time somebody is sending you a message of what they are achieving, every time. Also, my 2 years in you, maintain one card that won't frame it that. 10 years. You know, and it's because we committed to it. And money, you can't place money as a value on what we teach. No, it's more than money.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. I said the way and say the okay me there say I will say a chren because him say we drew point to be I say uncrofo so tisu my hard. And I'm say soon for babe waro ba no ma say the obrodi any on a serious note, BBB I will say my brain or home because here, constant knowledge, here. Yo, we US no so tax time so mumrana mo tax so mamo party solution some of free financial sessions with me. The crown before so build wealth Western world also taxes as I say could pay your taxes. I was all tears be church room saying obey pay tax, I'll be paying no because no taxes legally, please, legally, not illegal, legally. There are so many ways I bet him the it would join here 703-981-1910. You bet me a share na your tax swama.
Yeah, legend. You say I can't say a penny dear one baby na and then the foundation of us being victorious. Now say Osha youth no more e be bomodin pa utimi share obi say ordinary dress and ordinary appearance na e can dia e bia be ka say onihwe but obi any bank account mu he has millions, he has hundreds of thousands of Ghana cedis. Now ebi so afa knowledge de bomodin wa abrabo mu no obi so ho a to say parents some of the parents are confused. Obi so ho a ni parents catch them say abrabo ni nyina na enye sika na ukura obija ho akọ ibu okreti mi catch them say one hwe abewu ama sebi nkwasiafo na edi usika. But this is a young person. He is trying to work so hard to make ends meet. Now, I'll take a Bible quotation. Was it Papa? Are you righteous? No, only ja extrema enjapade. So I believe that most of these young ones, they are not being selfish. Or more thinking 10, 20 generations ahead. Into no mobile modern time, but or more even not even our phone grandpa, the close people around them. No, a branch BIN and so between a maybe or a graduate via MB by saying no near Juma, and she also beton kinky ewokrom. She also beton could be ewokrom. DJ Nyami interview young guy be. He makes a lot of money from selling coconut. So young was the ever modern, but or more bear whether parents, loved ones, sometimes even their life partners. And so so how can these young people or mobile modern navigate their way around? Because these are your parents, loved ones, but how can you also respectfully navigate your way around that? Offending because the GDA say young people be brave, your move face no be so free Ghana, but ni mamia catch and say so not so see Ghana or money in a year. Obiaka ya catch and says so nim no ba Ghana and yen a banning ni biem. So how do we navigate our way around these kind of circumstances, especially coming from loved ones or close family?
Auto bobo or so task on tape. On tennis scale any load now the border. In fact, anything you guys have granted no develop on the path to greatness. It's a straight path. It's a part of truth. It's a part of knowledge. It's a part of higher thinking. Many times the way you are likely not to end in greatness because nipa no do no ande omuni mu anomoye anything do no ayira no. So onim say usua de wo de adwumaden wo de nokre, you have sense of mission, sense of purpose. What the bear 25 years uma make us owu no sense na years ya. So then kanya bone. So who are yene ya ne be woko. Enti you know, I'm saying that because don't forget that white supremacy is eating 99% of our people. Until the brony be canon na yeni jehun. Before the brony shisha be an no na yeni jehun. And into that sebe, o tips are sorry ani pakoi. So for ikranko edunsuni Bible no she ekuta ne keke. And oko to a verse what she suit but to comfort. And there's nothing wrong with comfort. The only thing is that he's hiding. So he's dishonest. It's one religion or the BBI or their cover. And so my miss one could transfer of Nasia. One sorry, one to me, I mean to us one because some meaning no creno. A lot of our people are not equipped with the truth. And when you are not equipped with the truth, you are controlled by lies. And so say yeah, CCDA. I can tell you that many of my parents see Kai and Tiasia. Abrabono cry a bona because I want him. Osro Bruni. As a matter of fact, I buy humanity, I buy position a your mufe. Bruni chrome na your mufe. No credit make a wrong. And to all parents, no, need the no see a demand, need the no see a demand, need the same, which is parents. But in terms of knowledge, many of them don't have it. And in I said, oh, free, I can't be a school or so, person watching the baby or Ghana. Hey, Ghana, they would do Ghana, they have any whole young one. I mean, I want what to be a free hacker. Meanwhile, China for her. Companies are going to there's one day down mammy. Oh, for Bako. And Yagro cry said, can come so up as well, Tragan and Bobra. Nagan, oh, Yamin, I should have owned a free her. Wouldn't you pay Visa? Now, I say, I know what I make. Mamma catch it was a month for people. Oh, what you be out of town. But I understood what tells you? But I understand her, you know, because of the Onim and I'm into the Messiah. And so there's no way I'm going to over anything. There's no way I'm in Papa Bayen to cry Akasa or can I say and I said, I mean, we can let it go. And so, but I think pursue your greatness, pursue your mission. Because the real way, it doesn't matter how parents live amount. What you be known of is what you achieve. It doesn't matter power or parents live amount. It's what you do with that power. You know, so life reflects what people achieve mainly. To a very large level, and your satisfaction will come from your achievement. And you know, so baby, I will be honest. If you're exerting force and knowledge, you will see that you're on the right path. You see it. When you are just and there's no pain greater than so unim so adiwe no senkawe. But who any abusuanto kwenti wajai no utitem. With the 70 years cry, you will still live with that regret and that pain. You know, that's it. And so you will see, as a matter of fact, in their 80s and 90s who are satisfied and settled and fulfilled and happy of their lives. Many times it's because they took the path of risk, a path that people did not accept. But they knew within them that this was what they were born to do. And so it's not just about parents try to protect you from risk and being daring. But in the future, one can say that thing will eat you up. I mean, say me family papa mo asema ayeka ya. Na koshe baby, me name yere na bia ya ko school and ya pa adwuma bia ya. There's no way. There are so many people that we would have known. You know, and if you take that part, the first 5-10 years, nobody understands you. But it's okay because you know you have taken that part. That is so desired. So, Abusa Fone de Omeka. Now say up to date will be Abusa. Now my Abusa for me come out. We will go over where Abusa anymore. Just or I know Gangaria or Chiranade. What you make be video a catch us. I don't know how it is. I don't forget it. Yeah, Becca. I don't know about me. So, maybe I saw your brand here. So, if you are more fidiwa, that's different. 15, 12. But if you are 25, 30, you're no more a kid. You must pursue your greatness. President Mama Munya said, why did they choose to leave here? Let's face it, that's it. And so, Obianim said there was a part that I should have taken. And there's that voice that's still speaking to you. And who's explaining us on you don't have to explain yourself further. Take the risk. As a matter of fact, the other time I made my parents back Ghana. Made them papa and can't anymore, but to go home in your back on Okai. I was in a half any at it, you're not Abramo Chenasi. All right. And so if you don't win, what is wrong? Nothing. But you're likely to win. Yes. And so I would say take the bullet. Abuzano, wow, Abuzazo here or mono. Sabe, over my mere foot will be brea, him. Was already been hot. I mean, and it's a new corona album. Then you would be here. Now, a human, oh, yeah, a foot to a wood to know the also be your but they see who are so full of a quieto. Yeah, and Nimna won him to a very large level.
Your friend said Maxwell Max say I say it's sad some of us our fathers are scared that we may become success success than them. Not sad. I don't think so. So maybe start this question say why are they confused?
They are confused.
Why are the parents confused?
Africans before so bit matter hono and no be do the book on said the entire rank and the canechia. Omutimi successful is because you're breaking normal bed dubia consistently. Almost every topic revolves around that. The African consciousness, there's the history, the dignity, the financial knowledge, financial intelligence, financial education, wealth education, systems thinking, critical thinking. Oh, Sanomana Yaki can technology.
What books or
Sanomana it's a model. And it's a someone normally be break titi. Your parents is normal way sabi. I mean, walk out so like a bumpire amount. And they will be as normal way. And they will live in that quagmire, in that confusion state for the rest of their lives. And you don't have to blame them for that. But one case I want your information, or better as in for phrase. And maybe the minimum say, often I saw here choices here. And you better just said before me you're confused. I mean, what's the 10-bedroom Okumase? Where the 55 years? Oh, talk with the American visa. Are you sure you're some? You're not some, but you ain't mean kind of direct. What the stick our ball came was an about home by. Over VIP, and conformable bumpire over cannon both as an accident because we need to know your accident and your bosom. Now, over Casa Boys is a bayan talker. Madame for what we university and the same practice, no one said the one could be. So whether the African has gone to school or is not gone to school, a lot of things we are not clear. And the confusion is actually ongoing. You know, so far I can say, I'm preacher because they are confusing the people. You know, what's now radio one? In growth way, political discussion, democracy. More no more team produce hey. More time no more they discuss democracy. It's confusion. More drama and more drama. Telenova said then day. Abraham Crawford ne produce what in Amokofa. So if you're really serious, you know what is important. The skill set that the people don't have. That's why they can't produce anything. And instead of you to focus on building the knowledge base for the development of such skill sets, you rather entertain the people in their struggles and their poverty. Look at the music that people write. There's not much philosophy in them. You just dance. You become nothing. Nothing wakes up in you. Look at some of the books that people write. Wow, demo, something, favor, something. And man for knowledge, they are creating iPhone, any go for your computers, any t-shirt, any oh, be a dynamic so soon no man amote. And you're honeyete. What they have books and go for you. Soon one as our recept. Yeah, it's a bit. I got a vote. How many of you are being taught technical things about that building factory or better tools? No. Immigration. Chewa Brahani and Kwajo. Sanomanwa. We are Jumami and Sat 9. Jumana Brodin Tiawaka. Those are the things that we taught. We are teaching our people. So we are confused people. Sadly. Now, Obenya will be very intelligent about building all kind of arguments. But the fact is that it is clear. So information the normal produce normal change the base of any economy is a limited demand. And Penino Kran would be any more sabe, he may not be aware. So on one can win him. The brand here on as I say was now no big story which then. Or say what Nipana we school. Now or Tunania or no over as a matter of fact, may call Madame for Andy. Crop authorities say bibisa omo ye program be pressure call hono pagino da no e me onko university it me kosra na me na mo chiro ha me mari ye na me chiro na professor ba ko be chia so be me hebo professor I so chira de go university am say and na be bia do bi hwe wo say de o karo no ano no na me do be ba sorry na wa be chira me microphone anyway and you imagine that Nimbia Yadibaya crew away or say a copy or a brand here PBB. Also, Timikacho or say, no Nimbia, timid produce BB. No Nimbia, timid chichi BB, meaning dicey. With me engine, with me repair computer, with me create way, with me turn normal, with me build a business. There should be some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 technical expertise that you have. And then none yeni. It's one thing Ghana developing. Now who there's another thing Ghana developing. If you don't build our knowledge base in terms of business, investment, technical expertise, we will not be the ones leading the wealth. We will be working for those who control the wealth. You know, so parents know they say what they know is what they're practicing.
Wow. What they know is what they are practicing. Quick one for Bethany Legend. So
no
problem.
I'm saying there's a class coming on, AI training class, 6 weeks. It started 31st. You know, what's kind of your friends say code we are. The good thing is say AI and will be a bit me and yet didn't say taker. We say coding. We are very simple. And a bit ma usika so akosro. In your piscantem, especially omo amanono no piscantem aduane a we mu ye. Nurses near I know what we have baby afa. Hey, mre bebre. Nurses near do be down na so sa opeso nya 100,000 Christ so over time. Nya we mu ka ho betimi aboa. Na unu say ha de e teach about say wow be ye wadwuma. We interest say okwa kohyem sa o ya na wo pekwan obefa so a wo be yi ho afrim investment ne sa na nya no kwa say AI so eba no so no sa na wealth so transfer until we invest and never be invest wo mu no so say ho na ekọ you know yeah person join the class now is this week you know scan a code na say 703-981-1910 numbers no pick kwasiko.
Yeah, Legend, may you about be sick question be so me to presby mu presby me okoya be sorry penny senior presbyter about one senior presbyter into that discipline the untimi gas on sorry but it got to a point in time my life more I can tell you for a fact said be 1 year man sorry 1 or 2 years man sorry na me not because say me sorry for any problem but I think deep within me no not me pet no creepy because na me who say ade o maka bibi achire but eno na ye maame no ye nana no ma ye but we are not able to see a particular difference but me ma kwan na me ba fia and the SM because senior presbyter about me in me po meko so they be na me read na me pay information me read na me pay information and as a matter of fact let me state this youth ni bebre na say yetimi eko enimu kakran no is because the mood of communication also can be say yen preserve and I say yen document our technical knowledge base those kind of expertise no be before Ghana for can no your mood of communication and money party near massy or multimedia jumane is aura. It's about 80% aura more than say your document and I say yatro. And oral form of presentation is also another form of documenting it. And into here from here and titi no or man said and true be and go ba na omodium no eka. And then it transition from one generation to another generation to another generation. I can say nipa bebre no videos no motion no any name more mutie no and multimedia bob but naturally no the African naturally it will be hard for him or her to pick up a book and read, not because on parties, but on only culture no, the mood of learning is about 80% oral. Back to my question no, edu baby mi benya nimdie bi but na ehu ahye me because me nim say yes me kasa asem na one ebia me sofo be frame me say identity ma hwe ase ana two me ma me nim papa be ka say ade na sisi de unsem bia okeka enye me fe nti sa information ni nyina e o mi mu cheye until say me start tie oni Mr. Odia in can me hwe videos this about 3 years ago and I mean yeah courage be. And one time you posted a seminar about omo person omo book no. I'm saying, nah, I think this thing is for me. And I may join here. In less than a year, I may join this our group no. May put up things together. ABA NCBA book number hopefully maybe next month it will be launched. And it comes from the fact that minya the right knowledge, minya kukudru. Now I got to a point I didn't really care. I still respect them, but I didn't really care what the people will say because the truth cannot be hidden. Number one. Number two, the truth will always liberate the people. And it's legend. You buy a man 10 years, you move be brainy, religious, you move be brain, and so yeah, so-called spiritual. Walk up so to an among you say this some spiritual father answer.
Yeah.
I want to ask one question. Your young people be bro they look up to a lot of wealthy people or rich men.
Yeah.
Your community no. You have different brain and a religion when I'm a deba. Now, you share interviews. You share near my be but your mom would you mean against religion. But you will someone say, okay, Mr. A or Mrs. A. And then oh yeah, you can be sure, but and then oh yeah, etimia wonye yedi ewa brabum and then oh yeah ama business no etimia koso because in every good society behind the young ones look up to the older ones on medi. So if I want to be like Mr. Benda Kwan me no me tie ni all kano. But most of these interviews no ubusa oma almost say ebia na me bar for the ewa sorry me too tight ewa sorry me bar for the me too tight me bar for the me too tight mind you tight nya for the enye bone and I say bibia nsi kwan so was cancel person yeah because the church is non-profit into members na the be saying but from first principles thinking Mr. Ben we can state for a fact say we look out for the core the building blocks of whatever thing that is going on and into say buy idea or say or too tight or bar for the into no way but okwa sorry no mu nso a ye o maami bi wo ho a onibi ebu an kakra wa aka no otimi de be bar for the otimi de be too tight but okoso adi here. So if that thing is true, why is it that only a selected few in the church no enkwana ADA but obu ha onibi but too tight no bar for the no kure no but only your young ones or ha why ye adwuma says can obetimi dey bibi o se ne so for say o mambre so fair seed. There's another young guy on so fair seed bia ni sika no nyaa no okọ maybe bade wakodo sika no binya no de ashade fufuro mu. We give them about 10 years. Now the sika no shade fufuro mu a on yet necessarily doing seed sowing, no. He's winning financially. The other one is still stuck in that realm. Into a hono, you better na ya G and Crawford because also too tight in your bar for the but only there are other people who are not doing those. They don't even believe in God. Some of them don't even believe in God, but yeah, they are really winning financially and then in life holistically.
Okay, no credit say. Waiting 40 years now, still believe no more. Why you late? You are different kinds of intelligence. The fact that somebody is successful in business does not mean the other intelligence are intact. Your intellectual intelligence or capacity, your spiritual intelligence or spiritual capacity, your social, your financial intelligence, your business intelligence. We seem to think that the fact that Nipana builders our factory, it is the other aspect of his life, not here. But I can tell you that when it comes to some level of discussions, some of our successful business people cannot fit, especially some complex codes. I was here breaking it down. And so Mrantiana say when we are exposed to all this knowledge on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, in books, they have questions that some of these other guys cannot answer. And so, and many times if you can't answer something, you say that is in a spiritual realm. It's okay. But really, a lot of those things can be explained. A lot of those things can be explained. And sadly, some of these other guys or multimedia panels will discuss very complex things, especially these entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Particularly the Brofono. They don't just talk about business, they also intellectually develop.
Yes.
They read a lot, they search a lot. When they are there, they can tell you all the books that they have read this year. Many of our people do not even engage in interviews, and they don't tell us the books that they read, because that's not the side that they develop. What I say. And the more you understand some of these things from different environment, dexterity is built when you have different thoughts from different backgrounds in different industries. And so, there are things that there are people who are talking when they speak. I know they are successful, but I can tell you this one, I know he doesn't know. For instance, we are top business person now, now the Africa to format. I know that you are not conscious. You may have culture. You may be conscious culturally, but you are not conscious as an African because your sense of history is not there. And we have a lot of our successful business people, when they meet other cultures and they are talking, we are now in the press as an African. If you're very much informed and wide-read, you will not want to listen to them. But you can listen to them talk about their business and their experience. But level be how to mokwa enye because we build our own. And it's not only our business people, sometimes politicians, when they're there and they are speaking, they are not deep. And so it's the responsibility is on you to develop yourself and to categorize. And don't just put things on, this is spiritual, don't go there, spiritual power mobile. When I cannot is also not true. Truth is truth. And so I would say that there are a lot of white people that are listening to. And the reason I listen to is the beauty of their minds. Ray Dalio is one of them. If I'm talking of people that I see, he's a white man, he may have his, but in terms of thinking at a very high level, I'll put him there. So I read his books. I watch his interviews because he's deep.
Yeah.
You see that? And it depends on the test that you have, the hunger that you have, and the people, the level of communication the level of intellectual play that you want to have. And normally people who are sloppy. Just this evening, I was watching some interview. Branty about will be interviewed or started to work as anyhow. Because the same person, all my Americans, we know the other two. So, no, he's not there. And he's an African. And so for me, there's conflict. Even though I drag to listen, I know that the foundation is not there. And so there are a lot of things that they will not make sense to me. And so Professor Molefi, top, so there are people that are listened to because of the depth of the knowledge that they have. They have developed their minds to a very deep level. And I think all of us must have 1 or 2 or 3 people that we listen to. It doesn't matter their religious background, but the expertise in the knowledge session and your ability to hold opposing thoughts. It shows how intellectually developed you are. Deep opposing thoughts, and keep your composure and listen. And sadly, a lot of deep intellectual discussions, we don't have them. If you ever have them at all, maybe they are in the universities, but not in the media.
So media, I was say yes, our discussions no crime more.
Yeah.
Also schools in the universities in the more closed doors near there.
That's right.
The honor, sometimes me tell for and I come in university, omuntimi produce coba crada. Public universities ben they produce bibi. Yes, sika phone na form mo ye. Eti wo do sika ba na omo de sika ben omo wo. Sometimes I'm for kasa anyhow.
Yeah.
Omo fiti ya no ma ye. Omo sika ben omo wo. Omo de omo sua de na nti wo hwe ha esikafo no e no no bekọ no no akokeka niam abum. Omo de omo de ade. Na won ko so omo nya bibi ma wo so sisi omo nya hwe.
Yeah.
Anyway. I'm saying na am for pe Redalio Yeah. Very say it's one of the man cry behind the man. Stocks cry it me bad the level in it me to be first and just will be a quote tin bi no betina ho ne ayi. Very very nice yeah. Yeah.
And so mom there also I have books me and say am kind me can check over 20 years ni the Clinton book, My Life. It's a fat book. Biography on Steve Jobs. And Singapore president is you. Link to you. Those books were fat books. I read them back to back several times. I'm just telling you, when I was in primary school, I was doing senior secondary school ADMAS. So maybe Obu has I don't want to interested to them, but I think those are the things that are interesting to me actually. And a lot of the times I want to handle cases, problems that are way above me, so that even if I'm able to solve 1%, I'll be above my mates. And in ADMAS, Mikhail Boko-Arfesi, I was solving the problems of the final year. So that teacher any BB2 was solving them. So the more I'm just saying that if you have brains to learn, read complex things. Podcast go how teams I want TV. Listen to the first one, listen to the second one. Maybe they are discussing complex things on technology, on AI. Listen. Shedame kopesa 4 hours. Utie kotane, utie 30 minutes, wachina no watu men tie de obi a tie you yafo wa mutie bi
eno ade e ba e ko ejuma ye nya hwe ejuma ne me
baby kutie bibia yes utie dey why confused, you become very sad. Then you go back and listen again, then you go back and listen again, then you go back, but by the time I went in the bed 10 times, now you understand it. And it's very complex. It may not even make sense. You may not even apply it in anything, but they break something in your mind. Sometimes you go and be in your top mathematics, but there are a lot of videos on those. Once I watch them, they are taught all these complex things, series. Because that is the realm of innovation. The people, I would say, Einstein, these are complex theories. They were awkward thinkers.
Yes.
They were weird thinkers. As a matter of fact, some of them were autistic. But they were very intense. That's why they can think deeply. If you're thinking shallowly, you can't create. A lot of conversations will get you bored. And many times, if you're normal, only interest, that is the depth of your knowledge. Once you discuss it, be a complex, but once I know what Fukura and what training of person that's here.
Yes.
And you also a blockchain. Do you know the technology behind it? Just Google, search.
That's the good thing about these days. BBI is there. You can.
That's right.
Yeah. Search for those things.
Now we are saying economy form $1. Do you know the knowledge behind it? Search. Oh, the bedroom where we boys and normally people have a break here in your complex. Into my memo did you what I want it. Because baby watching in Amno. And you be glad on Mocha. So
okay. Yo, made the link not to because you will be a can. The link.
Kakra Meka, I think so. The issue of mostly the things that you don't have interest in, they are actually the depth of your knowledge, correct? Now, me also Elon Musk bar scene, actually, I know in a day electric vehicle, the idea was there.
It was a long time ago, crap.
Yeah, long time ago, but yes, producing it, now. Only say yenye especially the battery, none more adding too much. How many people can afford it? And then now we heard the podcast being okay, first principles thinking. Me sad animal team, me na me says what is first principles thinking? The only thing I complex it be a first law, second law of thermodynamics, this animal, but na me say first principles thinking daddy. To one time be me share that call YouTube na me Google first principles thinking. Na nipa be kanyama be but na me ntiase. And then there was one guy, be a professor at Harvard, or 1 hour lecture series. He was talking about first principles thinking. I'm say, okay, my main audio bookie, and me na ma me ko adwuma na me bo e o me kam na me tie almost me beda kra na me bo na me tie for several times and me what the first principles thinking sa na enye bibi hu me but I say e di na e di ama no and my first principles thinking and I was oh okay, so which means that adebia no start here. Sometimes you may not have the interest on tiase but just all the talk us and then keep pondering about it. Won't say one day tiase yeah youth ni bebre ni go school me chemistry now me quite naturally anything about computers came naturally to me. Say computer say yeah obi ankyere me e be yeah whether software or hardware, sometimes even technical stuff obi ankyere me nti me hu say na me wo interest bi or but I found myself doing chemistry anyway. But I made sure say be a chemistry now me my papa na etua me school fees nti at least I should make the good grades and go my way. But I knew deep within me say something about IT and I'm a person me. Most of us young ones we don't take that risk. Say be a go school chemical engineering na me ya. The lifetime ni chemical engineering man no besua ono a seminar bi e school ma on kobi networking event bi on kobi. So the person can be a very good chemical engineer. Obey first class. But then there were young guys me looking down on Obia program, but or your social or your theater arts. Those people program ya bones now on networking, not on networking. I'm telling you that most of those people are quote unquote na ye bu course ne say enya course papa no. Omuna edi so. Omuna edi that companies akese na no. Not because say any name do, but because didn't penny for next, because like he's hungry to know that kind of information, you know. And then I'm gonna do baby I will do. So yeah, young was, you know, if you really want to win, start looking or thinking outside the box. Or yeah, medicine, or yeah, where you need be or yeah, civil engineering. Only the civil engineering need the say just go to school, make good grades, go to school, make good grades. And and one last question, I legend person me busa concerning Yamaka CCM. On say Ghana no, ya said that say your courses be or prestigious. I no, yeah. You know, so be number one, medicine. Medicine, you know, so be the. It was a mom, medicine. When you medicine, not they are called from D because when you saw your from D, obedi. Usually, when you from D, na, or call a be actuarial science. In so bed, obedience. Yes, on this one, na a be a cause be a kebi also the mamini bisa. So we have that perception, but kakra means mama be who say it's not entirely true, especially me ba Roman me say no. Because me new aketwa ba program obi e ka we say me person me go school I want to do this program. We say electrical engineering I want to go to this school. Broni ba ko ne ba edu no so. Akra no I was shocked. I say oh no he's not going to any community college or any college be uncle university be but on any mama mwaka. He wants to go to a trade school to become an electrician, an HVAC technician. And I mean, say no na ne ba ne pa omo pen so. Nti no mmeya ma ne say omo de ne be trade school no. Onko no onko sua trade no. Omo wi a omo ma ne ntina se kra so onko pa adwuma. Sika kakra omo save man no. Omo de be top van ama no so that he will start his work. He doesn't need an office. The van is enough. Bibia o mo obetimi aye na adwuma. Nti me ba fie no na me dwen ho na me say oh okay. Nia maame ne kunika about Momano, it really makes sense. But Ghana, your community, Mr. Bain, oh, maame, Momon, Tiasia, that say, I can echo trade school because your creative perception be say, or mom go trade school, sebi, or mom tiu and a co trade school, or mom tiu, na sebi, or mukusia mechanic here, and I electrician, and water. But in our communities, these are the people who are holding the economy. A lot of us here, one saying, obit me back, I know a loan, student loan, aqua photography, our college. Meanwhile, no, I didn't say no, na crown any jinwa, and yet, to camera, emano. Now, all starting the photographer, BH. Odina chair for 5 years, 6 years, by the time, ne young kumo, munkoji loan, a courses are on Uba community no one be near Bibiano. On never could travel graduation pictures. I was having that conversation with someone. But why is it so difficult for our parents to understand say and yet school nkwana obeko medicine nkwana obeye any pharmacy nkwana obeye engineering any IT nkwana ebemo edi but there are other things that we can look at the trade like the skilled work the artisan work you know as you so na say the new nyam tie ye mo franachi they will do well in life. But most Ghanaian parents, you know, whether a how, whether a few, it's so difficult for them to understand that.
Wow. Because yeah, time I go take. Now 3 intakes. A level for me, you know, na time. Me quite near mama mechanical engineering. Na many residents. And I'm agricultural engineering, more residents. And Professor Bakoka has mean choose breaking. But me quite break engineering, we say I'm comfortable, no. Now, I'm going to solid side, you know, mumpe. And then we share the base of our economy. I think to create wealth, if you are picking an engineering course based on the technology of level of our economy, I think agricultural engineering is number 1.
Yes.
Yet, if you go to the university, even the grades that they put in those categories are wrong.
Physics, chemistry, the same thing. Mathematics.
Right. If I were to go to school now, I will look for mathematics or physics or chemistry. Especially, courses are flexible. how it may develop easily in other areas. You are so likely to be somebody who may create wealth. Because we training so much with one specialty. And then so switch about the wealth. And so if you look at the courses that we even place so much premium on, premiership on them, medicine, those 7-year courses, architecture, pharmacy. If you're looking for the rich in our society, they are not part. Why? Because wealth is created with different skill sets. And that skill set is business, is networking, is investment, is industry understanding, is capital acquisition, social skills, endurance, resilience. Such skills, any other build the wealth. Now, the other one is just because you're able to get a job, somebody, you work long hours, they pay you. You will not create wealth in the hundreds of millions. If you look at it, and it's not only in Ghana, it's everywhere. Now, the problem is parents, names are different. That's it. Because how many? For a doctor to be wealthy, extremely wealthy, he can't trade all his hours to operating people. He must own hospitals. The skills to own hospitals, it's not just medicine. It's way above medicine. If you did pharmacy, the skills to create wealth is way above medicine, pharmacy. Anything I want for manufacturing medicines or more hospitals. You want for manufacturing pharmacies or more pharmaceutical production companies. Because the difference is wide. To make us because I will fall on to wealth and asset. It's as simple as that. Our understanding, the understanding of the idea is a school now. When you papa near to can buy my car. We are seeing over the last maybe from 2010 to now. Degree is not that powerful anymore. There are a lot of people with more information than those with 4-year degree holding. If anybody devotes their time to watch YouTube 2 hours every day in a year, you are more powerful in that discipline than the degree holder. That's true. So if it's based on knowledge to create something, it's not in your certificate. And the parents in Anga say you're late. And we are late. And their knowledge cannot create the future. Especially Muhokra Mode Bosan as Ako School, the Modia, and Uncle. And the fair, but I said a bit goes a via minimum, the say bedroom baby no. Or some quality make us say, I control my time, I control my money. If they don't have these two, they can't have freedom. Absolutely. And there's no course that can give you that. It's a different form of education. And that kind of education is beyond the parents. That's true. And so, for instance, here, let me say, what I'm learning, what I'm doing is beyond agricultural engineering. No. It's beyond it. And it's work with chemistry. That's all fine. But create where you want to go. Especially if it's wealth. Build the knowledge base to build that wealth. And there's no restriction. We'll be able to build this up.
So they can't the same situation about 4 or 5 I'm trying to convince these women, and I said their parents say, trade way no. This guy, there's one guy say, well, a very, very smart guy. That the teacher is out. Even the woman was mad, say teacher not convincing the son could trade school. See the time I beg loans, I could say school, so I trade school. Need you know also cran or could trade school. You best say Tianica. Also started retirement near the Amano. This can be Google. By the time I'm on phone, we Baby Triam loans no. No trade school is no. Call for moon. Baby cry just obey we now options. See, they said you're kind. I say community college now. Just say young phone the only casas not just say money failures. Just say I don't know what's in the baton way. But the also amount for tears here and say it's a degree. Can you do the job? I don't know what me in here. you know. It's trade schools. Presently, I have about 4 people. I mean, almost discuss. Yes, with the mom could trade school. You know, could trade school. Yeah. Now because I know bebo and I panel a one which I didn't know you're always at your best. A dear hope so when you change you yeah. By my phone in you share.
Now, my minister, one more yes, our courses now, or more bridges is here. For whom dear no more be dear. Apart from post no more dinner.
Post Bayana BD.
I think that is
a Fred McCarthy had a post. Is on no, or he's not filled. And yet Ghana, where your friend is engineer now to office. No, how filled?
Grounds.
At the team. Yeah, I had a post. In a post. Sikada Abejes, a Beshan have it. We engineer. Any engineer Ghana at office. No, share. One filled.
Robert Vito was in office.
Ghana for one office engineer, moment office. Agreed. How filled on them when them and yes, more. Post graduate in
is it that your workshop?
Yeah. I'm up for the level of a winner coin. I'm up for a pay. Once a while, I say you said that cut that intellectual win. I'm up for any was trying. You probably be at theater. Hey, one about face. Nana B
about face. Mr. Belvi.
Yes, sir.
So
Nabi Aboko.
Mr.
And then your time into next week will be 5 minutes.
I really will be
bonny. And then Kwame Kwani, every man, 6 and a half. What's name you know better no quiet a minute.
Really did come in Canada must penny for say again, Massa Basso more church. Nim dear no me who notification and I'm say I'm enjoying and I'm paying him the any beer into that must say. Now we did be legend a year Bassi and I may be born who they will world process Nyambua 27th.
Yeah.
Bia with him be a bomodine bread. And you are doing so media ya meta baby David. And a day yin joke kind. I just send you Uchicano. There be and also making sure say nice accelerator. So Odi Isisuka crabby crano. A hanning crana uncle crana ubedru. So long as I will conquer crank cranon quandia, Uquaco drew. Until bready. Na betie nim dia didi ye. Na we the legend you say we there a quack to say bamboo effect and na bamboo effect I think say popular request. I was already part 2 be bow na I said they may share comment and I said bamboo effect it will be a topics are last year treaty you know bamboo effect until the ever share no say part 2 be better na so topic in the I think say it summarizes everything that was it until the ebusian for maybe Bianca say Obiambo modern brebi and yes so me metaba or with the mama and yes David bra with the brandy BTB if it said the same topic a crown what you pen oh baby crown would the sabra way so Eddie Betty be for and no so better adjunti legend name for me for my news na obin so ready with the master
Bro, I will message say I'm up for pay the link for AI class no team. Message me mama send it to mo na mom and so more. Yo.
Yes, sir.
Let me say Yo. Hey, what's going? Is it the level no different? Yeah, of course.
It's about me, Chachamo.
So.
Mecha legend, so can come. Paying for your chamo. Why young Ghanaians are winning financially and their parents are confused. I didn't cry. I was say, oh, buy we know why you're confused. Not just say,
because the
BBC,
the all children no family before. Was it Cobon Pie?
Now, Who na ade no mfa ade no nya no na wo yusu na wo di nkunimu a fa ne say ye kontokwa wo kyerɛ me formula no ye bobo wo kyerɛ me formula no a me yusu no wo de me yusu sa mfa me sesa no me kɔ no so wodwa na je say wo no dabi wo entro na mu na ote wo kura ntro ba wo nim enra me hu post bi a osofu pon bi gina ba bi na okan say Christopher mo pese munya generational lessons a chese wo pese wo nhira na bi so ma na onana no so a mo tight no muntua ne yie na mo nso mu yie mbehwe ye koka ho asem ene o mo ne ye obi aso me mene gidigidi wo twe me fo man na wo dey same way go say Bible na angasa say ọtụrụ ni jai okanse wo jai den ejapade man ne nananu mu nso we dey o say o person onya generational blessings a person wo man no nananu benya nhira eya won to aso a gisa wo tam sika de breast of manidi ata say to hu ntro na so mu nti beza na mama ne confused. This is what they've been told all their lives. And they've been doing it, hoping send them my what this 60. And then now branch a tag or post beam. Or ya baba wakra. Or say, or shall say, Ujai tight Pia Soro corner, ne saving square ne cosro. Now, the irony parties, or no, or book a Otian tight a woman. Ni savings, ye no ni book be our children. Not just a savings only be no. Enti wo what you are tight how many years? 40 years, 30 years. Ya training na go ho. Ya say welfare, what training na ya say da obewuru na benya so mfa so. Wu a beba bisi o. And so savings there that be wouldn't be. Enti se nkwara no hu sa ntro we na omo divert omo kwan a. Na besi da no mu wini. Enti the winning na youth no winning ne de. Enye rocket science menye so se wo se ekoye Archimedes principle ansa ya te ase eye kre akwan be se kre nation eda ho ani da ho se TV3 no enti sanete de edikan ye nananom ne yawofo no the infatuation with religion ne beliefs ne superstition no doesn't too much. Na ye nyina ye nim se sa nneema we mu nyina onipakuo bi o mbeso gidie hunu ene asum ya o mosom kiti se no na be mo makọ manim no mpempi no mo yira na sa na ye hu wa bibima mu ha nipa dodo na anadwu ya me pon ya me bai papa bi gina me eme ntim medwen se jama me bi so chale uko hotel ha na se da bi me kọ kro na to aso no okọ hin okọ asori abosen isi abosen 1034 ofo ka na ye kan sam legend kasa kan mu kasa otie no ma hu so edin ogina ye kura ye gina ya o mpeso obesi o hwa won ti bi kura da ni life nyina de onima ni Jehoshaphat ne Paul Luke John na ye de we bobra ubesi den wa kwawini obe botaki abota fine so botom na nye me ka say na kankan mo kan say mi say I legend can say obi a no hu 5,000 da and eboso me 50,000 and am na account or making 100,000 I na sum to say who's on anima sisa I na to say de ye discuss bibi o Pluto say Neptune so okura ne Bible gidi you to know who no kura no say nye som no na be ma yadi yotom fi say wi ase de owo sika kura na ye se owo sika no kura no say yame bi ani ho Nyankopon kun no enti an say no kura bi o wi ase a ye bibifo no menye sure say ye hu ti say ye tumi trans ye se obi yare wo wu ya bonedua enemre mu ye da so kan sem we mu tutunu say ye wa kire o e wa adwen no mu enti youth na ewini no is because they found the truth omo hu kwan no Now you can't do anything against the truth because the truth will fight for itself. And ukra and no nedo beko. No matter how many people will fight against you, no, the truth is the truth. We will say the law is the law. President Nekai. Well, it is a buffy. And you who be asa. She say a youth no moji omuhudi. Yeswa na broni na okwa sori na hia broni asan wachi. Sansem na no maka kire ya nti ye nyini nyina no na no na meka Russia abrantie ya obesan ya mai line. E ma no yo mo porto. Ma odi ma Bangladesh ni be oba bi kura mara ha na ye he Ghana me ma obesan so so mo line aka. Bangladesh. Je hia ne se ne skin ne ye de no bi. Because the colonial mentality no e won krofo mu. And those who are winning, omo san throw away. It is all background now also your brony for England. We say who adwuma be na ye. Wo companies are here now or workers here here. Now banner in the name of your color until you say was Dabi. These youths who are winning, no, they will not succumb to sa and trono. Because those times no more the bed dada and crop for no against no more the toilet grass be no munkubi. Nti omo ko World War II ansa Yesu tu bia mo ho se moja krabo ewo mo te se ye moja no ne omo de ne yepe na so mo nche dan enso mbo nchan ye bia sa nti youth na hu sa anokro no mo hu ase nti ne ye wini omo hu han no bi se wi ase wonam sum sa na hu light bia otumi call light no ho etumi direct o ma okọ asa wonam mu na sum mu ana na hu han bia wayira ebi a per chance we kwa akopie ba bi a wokọ but eno kra na nya plant nti Mr. Bafi sanete isi anu ye need ho ye conscious ye ni kwaso mu biem o ka asema e bebisa question wo say nyame hira na mani payod for obradwuma emfa bi nka ho na ebisa say okay enti wo no wo hira de no wo hen o kan say as wo nyi nyame ni nya sa nete wo na wo kan say menyi nyame ni nyankopon ka hwe nkire wo say wo menjine ndi na ya mpasa menjine ndi kura say nye wasem intelligent yeda mase me koswa bo youth no abaso ya ye follow these platforms na ya adwen say ye bebobra nye be koyanim we ya ye nye nkwanti ne ye wo ba a kire no wo fa ase kire no nokre eye baako entro doso yankire na asientim te se de ya no mfu ekwadwo kɔgira nkwanti a omako broni no obo Yesu din just 400 years ago ba ha sa ase Yesu o this is a good ni sa no ma no okọ nso ya ye nua age adwuma no age baton no no abọ bibi wọ ne menem no gina street no so no so to adwuma no so ma no nti wo so wo ye no o so jai e wo ha anya sa omugusu a o ma yesa yi no o se bonsam no na nti da bi omugusu prichi nti ya so sa na o se ye nti na da bi a seminars no ehho hia no nti always yenkoso a na yemfa nimde embata ye ho yensua de ne yenko yanim se be ya ombesia obonsam no mfa ye no mu so ugina nchen ugina ye chi honum na wo ye least mistake obebo awura mu fofise awura media so a comedy ne sanyo man superstition na obi akoye we na ye huhu bi na we no de ne ho aka no na first na mi pia na adwokora na misuro sometimes okwafuom kura homa me papa tumi sori anadwo ekwa ahayo ba wonsuro hwento no nso ye pia ye se ye bibi saman on pia anadwo
yeah ikra o kodwusa efie na wo sheis ana o pie skura na usuro
say me ka say me bra pie ma mre bi o pie ya o dimika be wuren sa adan ya wo hu saman ben ya me papa wo fa ase bi a wo ko ye no wo gina ankura bi ho am say of a we sure oh eti ensem a yaka tu ye trim na na ma ye bre sisia no ye won krofo bebra omo wa England a omo abagana kofo be bromu Dubai ma bagana so mo bebo mo bra US for ba dientia because they heard something they want sua bibi na saa de no so ye adwuma you say bi wo ho kra mo workers kra mo nma no wa kire ye say ye die no eni said ye wu bi enwuma na nkofo ye adwuma ama wo wunni ho kra na wo hyehyɛ systems wunni ho kra na wo say disikaba na de yahyehyɛ ama na ote so no de is just a matter of time de hia say balu no ye de ade be wo obi anjo na eno abedwo is a mframa intelligent Mr. Buffy yedamase kankam
Yo, 1 minute. Kabibi hotel no mai.
Aba ya kan say yabie hotel wo babie ni MA Intim Premier Lodge aha me na me da no me na me hweso enti wo ben babie ni Western North and I say wo twam ewo Western North babia ope babia ada pa ma ho adwojo pa de MA Intim Premier Lodge aha wo ba hoje bia sonko pa environment is very serene legend entity any de ewura ha nti wa wani tua wo ba wo be feel fine yes ha no me hu broni Yesu photo broni bia ha say Yesu photo ne de bebo ha da bi enka nye broni nka be bibini what you say yemfoni ebobo ha nyina ya African nyoma wa utumu buram a ebi mo ye ayefu bi be campo ha mo say that be your portrait no there that be these ones are special and ya special bia o the man here special and say African print African nyoma kwa na dia ye anwa nye hu biasa enti o ha and I say o twam wo area ha ba bia just call us 0244651111 0244651111 and I say 0538554252 ofre ya baby a wo bia ba be pekeo na edo aba ye wo baby ani uduru hwe na mpori a no afa besinsuom kwan no so ha obehu ya signboard fefefe no abawro me dan kama brosa asa brosa asa fom de ha wura ma wa wo be feel fine nti Mr. Buffy I'm sure for the free I'm sure that's
kadi ameso me wo ba ko hanom meso menye mentwan de kakra wa hanom we ampoma ba fi so your friend is saying chairs ne canopy tables mattress patase wo kumase oba bi ne a patase ona numbers ne guo no ampoma ba fi we ya dia munko na amafo rent TV eti patase cages ho na address ne wo ho no phone numbers Freddy
Mr. Buffy good
you catch a power that's not beside to catch it
no yenya ye bi ntia fe ne ye wi ntim mechia kankan mechia Mr. Oben so na master ti dia men fa kwanya nda Mr. Oben ni Marie ne Kwame ne Mr. Yeboa as ombeboa ye no time ntim da munya mas obusi ene je some about better mechim da mas bebre all right your parents no the own some no na SS baby boomers some na the richest generation in history but as for African parents no some no be say do product of parents now most of them go through Western education and a good chunk of them call Western education Western education so confused kakra and nema some parents yeah strip from them any more Western education which predominantly so it has into dicey kakra because of upbringing now and generation because of internet any media readily available and Mr. Oben PPA more information and no more time I need to see So I say, almost time the next strictly go to school and come and get a job. But any time the assistant say who go school ni we cry na onye adwuma. Hwe how I bet me di adwuma na wo ye no so akwa bie wa wo de. No I think this generation especially before kwaya na amo no ye adwuma 2 3 4 years 5 years no branch out no aye Nedman. Case in point, a lot of young people, ladies, guys between 20 and 30 numbers can quite astronomical. More young lady be on TikTok in your ton tidy any other. They'll start on the tidy and be 3 4. They say every week you'll be bills be 20 30. I think it would be 24 or something, 24-year-old. So many of them, I think your parents in their fees, if you look at how our more upbringing they can be forgiven kakra because of the fact that most of them more time more parents to push Western education on them. And our Western education is more go to school and come and get a job. But yeah, their time they more than that. Uku school, yeah, ubit to school fantastic. Go back, find a way a bit to create wow. And then employ people. That's one Damas.
That's afraid. Thank you. Dr. Safo. Koyo. Here with him.
I know that.
Chia.
Michelle, yeah, suppose I for penny from Abeda from Marie. And yeah, I've been pony at the chair. As I'm panetia, and we do so.
Dr. Ginger. Dr. Ginger.
Well, topics in Indiana come up. It's very inviting. A train again. Now, I think yes, that time I hear so now they are mine, and whether any can come in. Yeah, Papa, you're supposed to for Cabana be that quasi. Papa, which in the beer which in the Albanian South Fruity.
We are different. Every day.
He's so much and a lot of knowledge and wisdom. In fact, me too, na me the one because I'm brave. Na ya the rose gun suma enum. I say Mary, yesu bano. And we am yo ya na say. Rose the ministry gun. Today me share my members. We no na eno na de no. So what aso complain is that we fun yo ya. O kwa na ma me na we the gun suma enum na was one bi. So we fun da so ya. O de nen koi. So they say they work on but some say nyoma. And Charlie, the brainwashing was so much powerful. I don't know how I spell on the net here. He said the old Luciana Bano. And it's sweet in mind when it's sweet in mind. In this way, I will phone in this way. Crack. Timabuna says in him, dear. A penny, yes, a person for Cabra, Mamma, so they're not all canon. One manner is so simple, breaking it down to be any level. And the complex view. Oh, on my old dreaming as someone what make dreaming about dim. Oh, so to offer the next year, or offer some can say, I know what you chill. They said you would keep piano no matter your level of intellectual capacity, will be now dear. So true, you so get the concept. In the seminar, in the cell, which ye channel now or Hannah joining the seminar that modern world process. Hey, I have CPU, no. I tell the CPU is so how the computer processes information.
I don't know.
Quantum thinking. Hey, South Seminar, wow, maybe what you on 27th February 024663174 024663174. Money message. Na share 27th. Abraham Pomopas. That's a person for Chama Mari near Busian. Piao. Penny Beck and some that's it. That's a Guzoha. That's
so mute.
Koyo, I'm so birthday to me frozen semi refi. And come here to watch it up with Sobro. Oh, happy birthday.
And yeah, that's the way I'm in a That's bad. And I'm come.
Okay.
Yeah, Kwana, I'm saying no be pay information about the hotel. So have factu way your friend saying a chat them. Now must say also a question. Your friend is saying. Wisland, Boache, bisa question no. Na Mr. Obinya no mo. Boache, also a question, maybe. Bisa question no. On kasa obi di wani nti wose question tina ma ba bisa question na.
Pacho, me da se so ma me akonya. Me share obi can come Mr. Obini. Pacho, my question is very simple. No country, no Hong Kong. But me pese me birthday. Na me tini raise this kakaka. Ina me sit down so but me new me see sorry about me drew lenten. And but me pese me be yet bakery or massage so na me tini yes poetry be so essential. But me tell be this not cause instead of say you be see that yen renting into me fast and friendship business. Until now, I said my a little bit confused regarding say me currently diner baby me person me here fortune me bakery a very far from the dear me until now me too say me coming to me yet the dining here naka a hona na me tina ye bakery na my yet fortune but the cabbage me ubetimi amma me idea be not because an open car me nice question me baggy me follow me phone to pass with you know but the question
Okay. All right. Once I would sika ko shemu a wo ye ne de and I open so san de business no. I just mean tell say de ne wo don sa kan de ne wi preko. So the ane e ka edan ho asem ne say eni say wo de capital no kosi na ya bra wo wi a wodafo. Oh, and then ni say no money nyina. Wo wa say wo be store. O store yi koso kama. Na wa prayer de usika ne ya de nyina wasa ko bobo se akora de kosi da we store na go. And before no chase you. Na just was capital. And it's all those that's all bet me we be there anyway. Especially when the person the business, which is the poultry. So we're holding bet me there. Ujai no kwemu it's Ghana no alokono. At least the way I understand it. But brefie never come. We are saying
so me birthday gidi me okay me character me na me person me pilot me nam kwasa ka me pilot but me share investment me fees na me kwako tia for piloting na me can say I think me home for like 2 years na ka so fees me investing me business you know me find say me home 2 years my business na succeed then I go back na my kwako to pilot because me graduate May and on my some basic piloting course in India coming across but me some kind of freedom you know me birthday in Tempana you know the question and how many
yeah you know and I want to come here now you B5 for B5 because 2012 for every near top your koyenko for project momo near to iron so more direct. Tamaho. No matter 25 years, and they were home factory mercy.
Yeah.
Yes, if you need and their target is not even the other day I was listening to President Mama, and the numbers are go for week. I'm saying the crowd high against if you need a crew. Oh, much is a fugu, no more. See how move you are. Omusi mwache.
Wache. Wache. Say.
Mr. Befi.
Your friend is saying. Kasa.
Ana me kase obusu so masma me wo fa se for ntino omo ko to be ato no no omo bi kan read me draw na dem be ato aso.
That's right.
That's a
yes sir. Okay.
Let me say more questions. Register for the class. Now, maybe some more questions. That's all. Watch it. Yeah, Papa is wrong. No, we put you from episode the same channel. That's what one more in the camera. That's okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. President. Whatever move you are. Come out of them.
Okay. Yetio. But that's the line I'm saying yet. Yeah, that's where America for tax time drew Patrick Solutions. Yeah, boy, your tax and no you be mortgages. Bia you be your tax we swa a share amount financial bibia you be help so get out of debt so we'll get in touch 703-981-1910. Now wow. Watch it. Bidwa na eja o. Me se watch danso. So kasa yenti o.
Nka why are you 35, 38 years now? No nka obi. Ya de beja okwan. Na ehuni weeks dia na there is a massive turnaround. But when you know utu obi for ya na still nipa no feel is unim ne oka. See ya better say na ya ka say yeah, you figures in the yet because you had to compare your previous state. Now your current state in it moves a difference with your above. And see, we will not gamble for anything. For signing the way I know. Fan to Chasa. And I ain't taking for granted. So. And in workshop beer and our seminar beer and I just say, you're better. If it's the moment we lose focus on one here, near my push here back and the also chain, you push here forward, you propel it forward. Until we lose focus on a clear via over sliding into the ditch. Send the old driving our you know if you accelerate and also now first car no move when you're possible and you use that. And so I've 1 man be and also the podcast to be no or say or yeah master class and I'm imagine say me join a class me share a charge and $1,229.
Hey,
but
then poultry farming.
Yeah, that be not on
yeah,
world
class.
creation.
Okay, creation. Oh, okay.
Yeah, or Canada. Or Canada. I think that me kind said in the channel. And see, me did it for one me cheer ne kakra on YouTube no, and the tangents now all corner. Okay, he's interested. Now, me heard the mentors no obuboni na Americans and then Canadians, and one Mexican be I don't know whether Mexican or Mexico and I say or American or my friend Tina no obubona no a Latino, but o compare ne in some no can fine real estate there. I think that Mr. Obey I home teachings baby our book on it. Our any book no cry or have value now and that's on it is nowhere closer to that amount in our urban. And the only to what near no hano airful. And I science to cry or ya answer your custom. And see the why won't we pay? The end is here choir yentia. Now yasa yengisa nim dear. And as I didn't crown I was say hi. Say you bet here I just read him dear. And see order to one I say and pass also degree. In terms of near free, in terms of the linkages, the network, I been a free. And see, by and large, me did this baby a one. Your baby a boy. Na send him the can any kwan say yes to na se. Na any kwan so say jaiti. E also e koso a na eti. Na mama fa akonya so na me nka say networking and also no so ya dey here pa say we there are a lot of networks. Let's say me nya be 2 or 3 calls. Me say me post video bi on my channel no so and because me nkrofo bi em say aburo no so na store aburo na me ka ho asem ye de greenback store no yeah video kakra am me post on channel no so me nya a lot of feedback like 3 or comment section, there was some comments and I be on one of friend phone so all these things are networks are you create here is something in terms of money. So what is care to so let say yeah there's some was it it's also not secret and see nimdeɛ a yɛnya ne nyinaa nso so yɛ adesua a yɛsua ɛna ɛde yɛduru saa mpɛmpɛnso yi nti yɛbɛda ase ne aka sɛ mamamo yɛn nso so yɛafa mu deɛ no kakra a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ de aboa na yɛn nso so yɛgu so a yɛyɛ mekae sɛ anwummere mekɔ so gya wɔ me page baako so mekɔgu sɛ ɔmo sɛ kwan bɛn so na ɛbɛfa so ɛbɛkriti wealth na ntɔkwa a asi hɔ no bayi m'ani koraa sɛ mehu hwee no ayɛ din na ɔmo to ma ne ho ɔmo to ma ne ɔmo ho nti metwɛn a mewie mbiribiaa na makɔ reply obiaa na afei yɛahyɛ adesua no ase because sɛ woamfa wei ankoto mu a nkwasi asɛm nko a nsɛm a yɛka wɔ hɔ nyinaa ebia ne hɔ a yɛde mpuntuo brɛ ebia ne hɔ a yɛde ɔman no bɛkɔ n'anim but these are people they are managers and directors and professors in university and so nsɛmhunu nko a na yɛdi wɔ page no so a de papa bia mfiri mu mba nti sɛ yɛyɛ nya saa nimdeɛ wei a nka saa na yɛn nso so yɛyɛ so but kakra na gya kakra na yɛsɔ no na ama ebinom adwene bɔ ɔmo ho so na ɔmo nso so kyerɛ mu saa wɔ baabi a ɔmo nso so ɔmo nsa duru because you don't even know the network of the others ebi a ɔno ɔka no na adwene bɛba ne ho so ama ɔno nso so wɔnya adwene nsa kyerɛ bi na ɔno nso akɔka bi wɔ ɔno nso ne platform bi wɔ hɔ so nti wei nyinaa yɛ ade a mefi sɛ yɛn nyinaa nso yɛwɔ so yɛfa to yɛn ho so na yɛyɛ de boa nti mede meka sɛ ɛba wie na mɛka sɛ nuanom a sɛnea na mesɛ bɛafi na wɔka no yɛde kuadwuma no deɛ no a ne yɛgu so a yɛyɛ ho adwuma nti obi a ɔno so ɔwɔ tirimupɔ sɛ ɔno nso wura mu bi no ne yɛnim ne deɛ yɛayɛ ready a yɛ YouTube channel no so ɛyɛ farm with dance yɛgu so ɛne afoforɔ ɛkyɛ yɛde bi so te Facebook ne TikTok ɛyɛ danso kwasi ɛwɔ Facebook na danso kwasi 1 nso wɔ TikTok nti ne ohia adwenkyerɛ biara ne nkyerɛkyerɛ biara ɛfa kuadwuma ho no deɛ yɛayɛ krado sɛ yɛn nso so kakra a yɛnim ne kakra a yɛayɛ wɔ hɔ no yɛn nso yɛbɛtumi de aboa afoforɔ na ɔmo nso so apagya ebisɛ da biara sɛ na ɛyɛ a meka no kuadwuma no na yɛbɛtumi de ase egu ɔman no na yɛman no nso so ahɔhoɔ no bɛgye yɛn no so bɔ so deɛ a na yɛ sɛ yɛwie yɛ a na ɛba because ɔte ɔman mu na ahɔhoɔ na ɛbɛkyerɛ wo aduane a ɛwɔ sɛ wodi deɛ a na yɛ sɛ woni daakye biara nti sɛ bɛafi me da ase de ma no bɛsi ha na afoforɔ so ato ase
that's it Mr. Danso no or knowledge kuanwuma ne ade nyinaa na Sally correct ka ho asɛm sisi ya yɛka no sɛ yɛka no ɔsiri no sɛ wɔsɛ nyinaa at least this seminar deɛ wɔsɛ ɛboro so koraa wɔsɛ ɛboro so obi a wotie yɛfrɛ no sɛn wotie programs yi deɛ at least wanyɛ hwee koraa especially ɔmo ama no ne na obi a wontimi enye we no tobi man nkrɔfoɔ tobi man amfo ntwa man amfo nkobi also hu ni sometimes me tis amafo ma sa testimony sa na ya na utim say very encouraging it changes minds, it changes so many things into some way there will see it to go so. At least will be a high crown will be to me 2 money per 2 3 bema amount for so any because you see spreading news in a actually to be making sure word process na for so any now obi bisa about your friend saying hotel no information han ma memfa to her mind na Kasan solo ko
Good evening.
good evening.
Pastor, why did not me pay a semester kind of person bisa legend during the submission no make key statement be say the things that you don't have interest in at the depth of your knowledge. So no man said that and sin as he yeah. I say I didn't say who need interest for one yeah or could read about it and as
I don't need interest will be the remember any day. As
I don't know one crowd that can come first principles. Just only interest be but also pay. Your interest is the intellectual, the intellectualism should be your interest. The fact that deep knowledge is attractive to you. Okay. Deep knowledge.
So much has it.
And to one just over book na obia mpe but wongo kind. One gasa kwa okara woni ya haso na okay.
The first read we say I want tears sa ko back sa ko read bi tie
ana abaye tie sa bo say for this one what that was sorry because here we need training.
I'm going to say reserve your question for a seminar. You see, I didn't come
prepared for
utie people that are successful. And yet finance and kwana say and yes kasem kwana. We say they do things that people are not willing to do. And the more successful side no. It means say it was a max. I yes or more pen or more ye, but was so more ye. Because any be more successful. Etina we say ka for sa anko bi anya successful bi a wo ye bu. So you know the things that people are not willing to do. And now we are a massa the no best standing out to sa particular den episode. It in say nimdie bi na ope obi bi mu a. Said the can you be reading na no de ya na nya dia a complex one the own person obey no. And as the obi am person obey no. We say ho na wo kwa na afi we saa na tie sikasem we say sikafo ne e wo so oye because onim say oye a e na beboa no so opewu aya de wo so oye now we the good thing is that the more we sad and we na be say be do be na be part of you it you know say reading afa fa bibia abefa bia we so start reading you know say your friends say investment bibia person na we say we na mafi so wadwe na call rounds we between invest we between say sa na say they cost it nya de we say ya careful sad as a gina ke yes you discuss those that your friend nobody wants to do no those things now if you are willing to do you say
okay thank you very much
because it will be can
oh yeah about reading here Dr. Ben Carson I think he's on the live here perfect example all starting in Nanima say he didn't like reading but now for some Momoko library every day like uncle can baby and through that no discover say Accra na ebi okuskwa na esi onima de no or my man call library and na on pen at some point he became one of the best medical professionals America has produced. So it doesn't have to always be say be a many Jehovah many engine but so far as it's deep knowledge near some deep knowledge cry then is say oh started so kasa obi also a difference so automatically people begin to listen to you
it's in chemistry no kwa so what you say solo math no kwa also didn't for paradigm shift this Wednesday young fine young man or hand aqua one from twin Hindakwa also be my fire or paradigm shift this Wednesday 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, GMT 9 p.m. Iti muntuni ni nti or Hindakwa the my or paradigm shift. I hope it's on your live show. Your friends subscribe to the Patrick Beff YouTube channel. In your live show. Kwame, over 30 seconds. Kwame, Kwame, hear me? Oh,
I think so.
Seven minutes question last week. Thank you. Kwame, Mr. Kwame Kasa. So, I'm saying Kwame, I hear Obi any hobi mtino. So, my last words na young from the before no, my share web process. And your friend say 27th. And say them kind of you make sure say ya to be a movie. Hey, ya to be a movie. Yet for BBR, just for the appreciation, say your papa de be all my this knowledge for free. Because if a catch can come, say knowledge you are hanum woman and no and yet cheap. Who cost this knowledge near the typical say for a credit card cost bra. 5,000 near day, yen to be movie. Now yen spread it. This year they will say this you'll see in over 1 million or this program. Now yen spread it be a man here 1 million you too much yen 100,000. 100,000. You tianuna yeka wasem. Na your friend say you also a nice say ye fa baby ani a ye beto afa ne ho, hotel I was here to fa ho. When you are there no support no. Sometimes we try to meet for no akodi de keke kra eno so ye. We support to be a eno so boa. Na anyway. Na ye haso ye twa ye yi kakra wa hanom. Your friend say ampoma be fi say obema wa rent it. So person rent it a year. Your friend will rent we ya. Nkunya ene sa de menya. So we say we ka obema be fi ada was stress.
We didn't hear me there. We didn't hear me there.
Ayo de. Mina na dine. Me of dine ye aka boom. Ampuma be fi.
Yeah.
Ti my sister.
My for the Achuma Mansa. So wow.
Achuma Mansa.
Achuma
Mansa. Okay. Yeah. Nice name.
Yeah.
Nice name.
Yeah.
Ti yenko Ampuma be fi. Wow, pese we bia no. Yenko rent numbers near the one. Patasi runabout on for weddings ye sani mani na.
Patasi I say side ben no free Santas runabout no kwa.
Ofri was a bar making left her. He said the other core estate, what they call we now. The first 10 on your left, second 10.
But we have 4 station one.
There be so be cool in Kakransa. Who say who make it left now? No, you first watch around about now. What call? What they best now call? You first all call right? Who was watch around about?
Yeah.
Hey, to walk on no. You want only cages you left. So chemo hona kakra. Free gas station call him. A call him kakra. There's a 10 on your left. The second 10 on your left.
I sorry, what was happening? Omoton cars wonifa.
Opposite the cars no.
Okay.
Me fear
wow.
Yeah, yeah.
City boy.
City boy pa. City na me for one Messi. Messi yi for no ma call harasi o ma Messi yi. Wa so ma call harasi o ma anza na me ko be bia bako. Efecho. Ti ye concurrent o ha.
Okay.
Na AI class. Yenko AI class so. And then they are ton AI class. But in the fact say or say copy knowledge. Knowledge is important. Knowledge is very, very important. You who say the ama confusion about your parents are confused by cranny D knowledge no mean say different knowledge. No say you see we interested that the numbers need be or fan to you your friend cra no yenka seminar ho so be my seminar no be kakra be tip me fan pon. Hey, I'm say Joe about my Joe and Kasa we are now Mr. Obama a seminar na you na fe ye de pon. Jonate. Yes, Koso.
That's enough Quenya, that's enough Quenya. I'm a champion for Stack coming in, Mr. Wayne. Is it a Stack coming there? Mr. Okay, is that why I have fresh shoes? You can't see. Mr. coming. Why did you know? Oh, no, you can just get here. And can you get like a unya sound mind them? Also, I'm a church. So because why shit. Okay, I'm stopping me, boy. I'm stopping me, boy.
You do that level, no.
It's not. Also, it's not make us say. You know what hona when you sound. It's when you sound man. Then what to me be church. And cause was why she anga o to me gram Mohammed. Yeah. Enti ya that's a plan. You know, si case Mr. Wayne. Our any book you say Mr. Wayne can si case. Enti ya da masese mama ye church so history I would mind no. Ne yesu de nkyerɛkyerɛ no ɛno na ebi adwen no na ɛyɛ homa a yɛbɛsua seminars a yɛbɛkɔ Mr. Obenka wɔ ne money laws no mu sɛ wonya financial yi na ɛno ne YouTube ne TikTok ɛno ne sɛ wobɛhwɛ right information a ebi na mo yɛ na ɛno na ɛbɛtumi shift adwen no ɛsan sɛ yɛyɔ no deɛ wɔ adwene nim bra wonya adwene mu foforoyɛ when you doing sacra, wabra boy papa. And she said, "Two near my dada no if you are doing not the information for from him, therefore for go a dream more." And we be anti a bishop young crying say, Musanka, how many be up, a big nakai nothing so already start seminar no 27th near Yaba. Aha, as I say, Mr. Benka same say, see ye dear no, and yes, he can't go apomodern so ye dear. Abusua kyekere ne impact obenya onipa so eno nso ye yedie ansa na sika nso ye yedie enti se wo sika na oni apomode a ana otutu ne eno nso ye enti oba no obehu yedie na enye wonye sika nko a ne no ene boa na niam a wo kyere Mr. Ben enye fo ye mfa mpe sika nko a o ya brabo ene ye de bobra nya wo kyere no ene ye de bobra etwa ha etse sika no fanu no o de kwa aware mu etwa o de kɔ namfo metwa o de kɔ busua mu de basikam bebi o de bɛkɔ bia no ɛyɛ adwuma enti yɛbɛ show bia nkran sɛ on register unu mo bi nso a register ma no na enti a nipa ne nu no kran so ni right information nyɛ sɛ ɔnyɛ aha because sɛ nipa na ɔwa ha na no etu kwan kɔ baabi otumi kɔ di mmara so na ɔwa hɔ ntumi sɛ nimdeɛ na ɔwɔ wa ha ne na nyɛ system na ɛwɔ ha na nyɛ enti yɛn kasa yɛn bi ɔde yɛ deɛ boa no o boa na adwene yɛ kama afa mu nyina musuma betuma tekere enti kakra me de so no sɛ nyina ya register 27th no yɛnhyia ne yɛnsua de na nimdeɛ nko a na betuma ama nipa ho yie Mr. BF that's na kwenya
that's it Mr. Bima mincho no kakra na amanfo se me explain AI class no kakra nsa so the class no AI governance, right? AI governance. What it is AI BBBA ya ni feed machine information and that machine no and I say whatever it is no and ye information free nti the nyama bebre shima to say send we as say city no the ma we say you hakra me pe ha ne say wo hwe nyama ekoso na sene no musi hu yetuntumfo no sa nyama na ne sa de hyehye sa nyama ni eti no man nyama bia nchange bia free senka we buy nka wo say timi change nti here nkrofo hyehye wo so mo hyehye that side no the biases ne sa nyama bebre omo ye no eno a into the governance part ne say be ma AI yebitimi ya ne ekwan papa so ema intimi omo fa nyama aso be bias ho ne sa nyama na apart from that ne regular things kra na we on ma amafo bofa nyama so ade a wo se wo di nyama so no kremu na akobodi ye de ye sa nyama ne wo di fa so nti ye no ne the governance part no na no bibia we AI bia wo hia this part this administration now almost say China for kuja omutia so matete nyama gukakra ba wa the next administration be very very strict so this the job market for this no very hard so many say adwuma ho den but when it comes to this dia bebre ho to say them kind no yen ye focus na yen pese obekwa koye adwuma so ye adwuma mo bi ba so obekọ na sika no kosoro betim dia nyama wo so ye no ayi ho afiri mu ntem na nyama say na start say ba bia na ho ne ye ebibifo bo say ye ho afiri especially Africans ne ye ho afiri ba so hwe de me kan ya send umusi hu ye no ha sa no mesade ahye ne nti sa na be sa aba nti hia enkrofo these places ebitimi aye you know one ɛbɛboa yɛn ama yɛtumi de yɛn ho atoto yie. At the same time so no bɛsa ama sika kakra na wotumi deɛ yɛ na it's open. So ho ano yie a wabɛtumi create things for you. You know, Run is very open. Betumi create nneɛma bebree for ɛbɛtumi aboa wɔ nneɛma bebree ho. If we are interested at link na yɛde to no, just get involved na answer best starting March 31st, a 6 weeks class. You know, so be yampona. Yampo. Okay, you any yanko. Naka Kwame aba.
Manikasa.
Okay, because konem be kombai. Okay, Kwame, koso. Kwame line in you and the line in yet. You any Mr. Binkasani yanko.
For the Adamasi. Yeah, I know so many abro. We know it. Wow. Word process, yeah. Say, until I said word, and I said word creation is a system, it's a processor. Yeah, and I'm going to try you. And the idea was it's 20 years. As we say, sometimes there's word education and there's financial education. Many of our people who are even trying, just a financial education, don't know any more. And then I want to take it to the word education, where it's mainly on assets, the ability to build asset base so that those assets will work for you for the rest of your life and for generations. And these ones are, they are done intentionally. And say, who name asset now? How can you build them? And the more investment in it's more on the capital market. Those, you know. Sano Manokrano. So Wahakrana, Yamunu does any. And the no man a bang and one or see a bone who the rose in your Matiasi. Munse no my age, and yen Chresavia, Omako school, a bit Matiasi, Debbie. A Chres will be all Pepper Biano. Local school's own school, obey to me at the Norman a bang or no. And to a very high level. And I think that one is something that almost everybody can achieve some level of height. And so the awareness to say, dear Crani Yeti, normal bed or somebody go aquam. I mean, I'm quite so or something. Now, my deviated so semi. Jesus, I am dear with Monosebe. We are about this oil brand and out is answer me as here. Who say, can come on William Randy. You have no excuse not to have a great future. Because on my end, we were struggling to understand. You have them, which means you're way above a lot of people, even adults. And more access to such knowledge, or more advantage. You know, there are a lot of adults who are still struggling today because of my information, Papa Nente. The other man for meeting in Tema, and they are not lying. One tenant or take rather one pay attention. You know, so these are things that eventually both say, here can see as and what in Achicho. But who was Auntie as we are? The about some little bit that teacher will be significant. You know, so whoever does it.
That's it. Can come point.
All right, for Beverly, yeah, and that program now is very powerful. Me am some one I me taking notes and so I think that no cry woman and say, oh you're young, oh you're old, be hungry for knowledge and constant knowledge acquisition. It always set apart or more medi and or more mundi, you know. And yeah, obviously be a secret to be any baby say a secret to be the secret is that those who are doing well financially, you know, or money baby or more so aiding here and in you. And to say program be say any seminars are here by on the 27th, you know. So don't who a shame that's all day 2 and more be who difference, you know. Obiane any day be or no making millions. Maybe I will best start making 100,000s. like whilst you're applying those principles, no, also you do well financially and then life in general. And see, yen preview him there, and no never my idea when I made the problem.
Oh, we did. Me if you can now send me to young guys no and girls no. Almost say yenye bibi ma omo. This your friend is saying this March 1st.
Sunday.
Almost omo ni abre. Omo be try say ni amanfo aye confused na omo parents na aye confused. Omo no mo confused this Wednesday she super this Sunday coming in. These are the gurus. I'm so Sunday mo join financial freedom easier in Ghana or abroad right now.
Wow.
I said Mr. Obin Kabia. I say cruise nini nana kwame ba ha ohe Pharaoh ha msefusua so ha na zamza they say nipa bebre ni no na kwame so ha. It is Sunday we are 8 p.m. Ghana time at 3 p.m. Eastern. She's so high. Because they say, I'm out for you. I'm out for you. Here, I'm be take over. Over. Oh, yeah. On that note, you name conquer register class now. This the many abre was a class no. You register and books no was here Toby. Well, Bia was here two books nibi. And then I meet with the na a way can. Just summer. You can na sum up those books. Very simple books. You reading a very, very simple. And yet DB more DBA. We class 2 grab it in your kind. Encourage for the class. Make sure you spend wisely, save intentionally, and be generous. Bye. See all of you later. All right. For me, that's it.
Yes, sir.
And a friend say, sure now.